Today we're going to talk about some vocal concepts. Pardon the appearance of the room. So we're going to move forward with some ideas. I'm just going to let them flow freely, as the sound needs to flow freely, flow freely, flow freely throughout the voice, the whole voice box. I want you to have a concept, the concept that the neck is just sinking, right? Hello, 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 hello. Let's see if we are in. I'm going to get rid of that string sound. Okay, we're not on any transpose button. The hello, hello, hello kind of gets the her. Hello, 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 hello. So you're drinking your sound. Hello, 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 hello. Now, my technique is called the integrative vocal technique. Integrative why? We're integrating all the concepts that we can collect from different sources, different teachers. I went to 25 different teachers myself, and I was confused at the beginning. How could every voice teacher have a different approach? And ultimately, I found the truth, and that's why voice is such a nebulous topic, and you'll find many, many different approaches, and even accepted approaches. There are various approaches that are considered acceptable, like a German, an American, and a Russian, etc. Hello, 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 hello. So I want you to feel like the neck is just sinking. Hello, 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 hello. Now I'm a bass, so that my F is an octave lower than that. Hello, hello. Mellow, 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 me. Me too. Hey, 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 ha. Hey, 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 ha. Hi, 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 ha. Hi, 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 hi. Hey, hey, there's about 2 octaves plus a third there. Ah, ah, oh, ah, so there's 2.5 octaves plus a half step. Good. Sparafucci. That would be 3 octaves. There you go. All right. So back to the neck. Nello, 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 ne. Just all the time thinking your neck free. This is quite high for me. That's Chonard's little high F. You have another F coming up. Sempre in casa, ma si pranzi fuor, ba 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 bam, biam ba bam ba bam, ma si pranzi fuor, ma si pranzi fuor, da da dam, diam ba bam ba bam. These F's are fun. So the concept, drop the neck. Yeah. I want to make something go opposite from going up in the neck. Mom, ma, 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 ma. That's in the throat. Ma, 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 ma. Neck drop. Ma, 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 ma. The O vowel kind of helps that happen. Oh. Ma. Ma, 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 ma. Now, there are a lot of other concepts functioning here. So let's add one more. So the integrative approach, what I'm trying to do is then add yet one more distinction to the mix. So I have a student work on dropping the neck. Now, we spoke in one of the shorts on the upper lip. We could try to add that. Body position, you want to be relaxed yet poised. Poised in the body and poised in the face. The face poise is the cheeks are slightly raised in a very, very dreamy-like position. The neck is slightly bent. The ribs are kind of loose. Chest is medium high, not pushed out, because then the back will be pushed in too much. So there's a poise. You have your body. Singing on the body is appoggio. So let's add a little bit of relaxed posture. I don't want to say posture. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, so you have your posture going on. Hey, 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 hey. And if you have the poise going on in the face, there's naturally going to be some resonance going on in there, right? Yeah, taking a breath. Hey, 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 hey. Raise the soft palate a little bit. Hey, 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 hey. There's that F that wants to come out. F sharp. Hey, 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 hey. Feeling good. Now he has a G, which is pretty high for me. I want to make sure this is relaxed. Hey! No. Hey, 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 hey. That's a big difference. That relaxed neck really like grounded that note. It's a G. And I generally have a lot of challenges singing those G's, but lately I'm feeling pretty good. And now for the A flat, which ostensibly is my highest note in my range as a bass. That's pretty good. So if I don't mind saying so myself, if I don't mind saying so myself, I'm gonna practice these words. If I don't mind saying so myself, if I don't mind saying so myself, if I don't mind saying so myself. All right, if you can get past the kooky stuff and get to the good stuff, you'll be in good shape. So there are a lot more little details that I put into getting that note correct. I'm gonna give you some more tips here. Tips here. Are we getting tipsier? All right. We spoke about the neck being another concept of that neck is dropped is like a brass kind of brace, but inside that brass brace, I don't want it to be so blocked. Underneath it is a geyser. That's one of my concepts. Brass plate. Underneath, you're feeding it with a little stream of water. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, so let's add, we spoke about the poised face, but let's focus in on those cheeks. Hey, 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 hey. What do I mean focus in on those cheeks? If you just raise that, okay. Going on for 8 minutes here. Wow. All right. Hey, 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 where are we? Still on that A flat. So I'm giving the cheeks. Hey, 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 hey. Now the cheeks are right next to the nose. So, nose you got to be very careful of because once it starts going, then it goes in the throat. But if you can keep the throat relaxed and still have it a little nasal resonance going on, practice that one too. Still have a little nasal resonance going on. My God. Hey, 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 hey. You could, some of you may not be able to hear the difference there. These differences are really subtle. And a teacher can hear those subtle differences, especially if they're in tune with those vibrational frequencies that you're hearing from sounds going through the nose. But you got to be open to this kind of thing. Hey, 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 hey. I'm just singing A flats forever here. Hey! Now, that already goes to another hey, 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 hey. Now, you can bop into falsetto, but A flat, I think, is tops for me. I've got hey, 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 hey. That's a low A flat. Doesn't feel so good there, but let's see. That's 3 octaves. These are extremes of range, and then of course I can probably go yet another octave in falsetto. Almost 5 octaves with the high squeaks of the, we'll call it 4 2/3. Wow, I never knew that. It's amazing how much you learn from teaching. It's just incredible. Incredible, buddy. All right, so let's go. We've got a few concepts going on here. We got the neck drop brass plate concept. Now, we got the poise, body and position. Does that look, just looks right? I mean, if you think about singing in an opera house, you're just going to be, facing that, back tier. Okay, we spoke about cheeks and nose resonance. We talk about support, low support. Hey. Let's take a lower note just to. Hey. I like that hey because it's just hey. It's very relaxed, and then it goes to the E, which activates the cricothyroid muscle. So it's actually combining the musculature of cricothyroids and arytenoids in the AE. Another vocalist that I've been liking is and you can work on that vocalist with, just had some falafel balls there. Here's another concept. You want to just work on that kind of resonant forward mask right around here as a line. Now. Now, I often tell my students, have the sound come out of your ears. Yes, what the blankety blank does that mean? But it works. It's amazing. And it gets you to be in tune with hey. Some people talk about feeling the air in the room. Hey. That's a G. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 is a great exercise. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 at all. Blah 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 blah. Here's another concept. Think the vowels. Thinking the vowels. Very, very important. When you think the vowels, you don't make the vowels. Now, I can tell you what the concept is, but if I work with a student, it may take a long time. It may take years for them to really sing a vowel properly. But thinking the vowels just relaxes it and puts it in a narrow position. So you could think of thinking the vowels and singing narrow as two sides of a coin. They're the sort of the same idea, and the corners of the lips help with that. Think the vowel. Think narrow. So I'm singing un po' di re regione, let's say. I'm thinking un po' di re. I'm not di re. I'm thinking di re regione. O miei signori, si beve in casa. Ma si pranzi. Think the vowel. So, thinking the vowel. Underneath the top of the head, where my yamaha is, my yarmulke, underneath the skin of the top of the head, there's another point of resonance, which is very important. Thinking the vowel puts you up there. F sharp. So, how do we get up there? Via the soft palate. Think. I'll try the A. Those high notes, you just think of point. It's a B flat. Mm-hmm. Na, 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 na. Hey, you just have to squeak a note. That's a high B. Squeak it. Na, 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 na. I mean, these are high C's saying it sounded like it was on the throat. You know, after A flat, all bets are off. You know, whatever you need to do to make that sound. Na, 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 na. High D flat. Na, 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 na. It's a high D. I guess we could shoot for an E flat. Just keep going. Forget it. All right, so we get to D. That's fine. Na, 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 na. I guess some students will like screech that out, but that's whatever. High E flat above high C. It's fine. But we went to the extreme. We see where it was, and that's fine. It's not very good for the voice to keep doing that. That's just a one-time only thing for a teacher to discover where the student is vocally. So we want to get the voice back. Now the F's feel low. Okay, so we spoke about the ears, right? What that does is it puts our consciousness, our mind, back a little bit, not just forward. That whole idea of forward singing in the last decades of American opera singers that sing, you know, that they get the wobble and all that. Not to say that there aren't great singers out there today, but if you compare it in general to the great singers of the 30s and 40s and the Burlings and Caruzos and etc., 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 it's just a different league. It's a different league. 1.4 gig. Holy heavens to Murgatroyds. All right. I'm finding that editing these things is just too cumbersome. Just throw it out there. All right. So, ears. That takes you back. Now, you can think even further back, like against the wall. This, my wonderful teacher, Avshalom, taught me this. Let's find that back spot. Na, 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 na. I could use the idea of the ears, the sound coming out of the ears, combined with that wall. Na, 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 na. Some of you might have heard my concept of something I didn't mention in this video is that whole back. If you divide the body into front and back, the back is like a solid wall. The front is porous, just like a gauze, light, airy. Na, 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 na. So curious what the hell that was. Na, yeah. Na, yeah. Na. Now I want to add more of this. I thought I was missing that. Na. So I just took a little more breath, conscious up. Did a soft palate, maybe think of like the stretch of the soft palate as an umbrella. Avshalom spoke about a crisscross fire of energy, like one going this way, another going that way. Relax the jaw. Speaking of jaw, this is like total vocal technique in 20 minutes. Let the sound into the jaw. Point the jaw. These are wonderful high notes I've been singing today. So we're going to keep it to a 20-minute video. If you could just get through the little bumps of the road here in this video. There's a lot of great stuff in here. Once again, if you could subscribe, that would be great. Let me know if you want to have a trial lesson for 15 minutes. If you want to take lessons with me, I'm offering discounts right now during the this time period, if you know what I mean. And look forward to seeing you in the next video. So please like, comment, and see you next time.